Today is the second annual Holidays for Heroes Gala at the VFW Hall out here.
Yep.
We're very excited that we have a sold-out crowd of over 400 people.
It looks gorgeous.
Thank you very much. A huge team here for the last 3 days to make it look gorgeous. And we're extremely excited. This has been a year in the making, and excitement doesn't do it justice, but I'm extremely excited personally for the events, the fun and inspiring night we're going to have before us here today.
Yep.
We have a group called Music Corps that is made up of a bunch of wounded veterans, young men and wounded heroes from Walter Reed Hospital that are going to come perform for us today, and they usually perform at the likes of the Grand Ole Opry in Madison Square Garden for 50,000 people, but they've been so kind and generous to come to Nantucket today to play for us and support Holidays for Heroes and all the missions and goals we're trying to achieve together. So we're extremely excited.
Where did this idea come up from? Did you come up with this kind of concept? How did this all start?
I did. 2011, May 31st, 2011. I had the perfect, most memorable day of my summer. My family was here, all my brothers and sisters. We went fishing, we went to the beach, we went to Cisco Brewery. We had a big, huge family, fun, great dinner Memorial Day. The perfect day, quintessential day. We did it all. And I came home and I sat on my couch and turned on the TV, and I had a glass of wine in my hand, and I watched the Memorial Day celebration in Washington, D.C. down at the mall. And I was just moved incredibly by the young men and women, wounded heroes that they were honoring at that event. And I have no military background. I was never in the military and so forth, but watching these young men and women so inspired and so excited and so in love for what they did to defend our freedoms and the love they have for the American flag and all it represents for our country just was really extremely moving to me. And I told my wife at that moment that those guys are heroes, and I'm going to Google them somehow and bring them to Nantucket on vacation. Heroes Vacation became Holidays for Heroes. It was very scary the first period of time, but we got my co-chair, Cheryl Bartlett, to join the team, and then we added 13 of Nantucket's finest residents to be on our board of directors. And today, what was a seed on May 31st, 2011 is a redwood forest. Unbelievable. People have support from every single corner of this island.
Is the support only for a vacation?
No.
What do you do for these guys?
So it's a twofold mission from day one. One is we call it the Nantucket Experience, and that part of the mission is for them to come out and experience what we all experience. The beautiful beaches, the wonderful beauty of the island, just driving around and seeing. Today, all the soldiers were saying this island is so beautiful, and they saw 1% of it. I said, boy, if you could be here they're here for 1 day. After 1 week, I mean, it is a beautiful island, as we all know. So that's one part of the mission, to have them. A lot of these soldiers who have been recuperating in Walter Reed for 1, 2, 3, and 4 years, and they have children and they're 3 or 4 or 5 years old. They really don't even know their children. They haven't had much time with them. They're in Walter Reed, and their children are back home in Indiana or Oklahoma or Missouri or whatever. So we wanted to bring them together as a family unit and have fun like we do. And then the other half of the mission is the one that really excites me the most. It's called the American Dream. I've been to Walter Reed on endless occasions, and I talked to endless soldiers, and I said, I can't go back, reverse what happened to you. I can't give you your legs back. I can't give you your limbs back. I can't reverse that. But you went over to help fight for the American dream and keep us free and for all the greatness we have in this country. So what do you want to do with your life? And Holidays for Heroes would like to help you what you want to do with your life. So no matter what you may be.
Did it grow into that, Tom? Did it grow?
No, that was a day first mission, was that mission, and now it's growing into that. So Gino, in all due respect, one of our guys wants to become a TV producer just like you. So
I'll tell him the whole business.
We might have a Gino channel down in Washington, D.C.
We'd love to put that in.
And one of our young men wanted to be a builder, but unfortunately from his injuries, he's not able to do that. So he decided he wanted to be a home inspector. So he's taken many courses in home inspection. He's going to be the #1 home inspector in the United States of America, and we're very proud of him and his accomplishments.
So what does this night do for them?
So this night is an extremely important night. We get as many people as we can to come and support the Holidays for Heroes cause. This is our big fundraiser.
Yeah.
I personally do not like asking people for their help in economics and funding and whatever. It's not my thing. But I've gotten over that a long time ago, and that's from 5 or 6 trips to Walter Reed, where I tell people point blank, I'm not asking for myself. I'm asking for the young men and women that I've met at Walter Reed that do not have the ability to ask for themselves. So with that, that gives me the strength to ask anybody for anything. As anybody on the island will tell you, I sort of don't stop. The people have been so forthcoming and wanting to give more and more. It's just overwhelming.
Yeah.
The love for these guys is overwhelming. And so